What comes to mind when you think of the word rest? Could it be that you're thinking of at least 8 hours of sleep every single night, or a vacation, especially to a tropical region, or simply just taking some time off to detach from everything and everyone? Interestingly, we actually have 7 types of rest, and I'll start with the most common one, which is physical rest. This is where our bodies need to recover and be restored from the daily physical activities we get involved in. And physical rest might look like stretching or walking around, especially if you have been sitting for a very long time. It might look like quality sleep every single night, or having nap periods in between your days, or just simply going through a massage process. Next, we have mental rest. This is the break we require from the thought processes that keep on happening in our minds. A mental rest might look like scheduling activities that require little to no thinking. So this might look like taking a break to walk around or look outside your window. It might look like listening to music that you actually enjoy, or consuming mindless content, so shows or again content online that doesn't require you to think that much, or simply just having a coloring book. Next, we have emotional rest. This is ideally around processing, managing, and dealing with your feelings and emotions. And this might look like, one, expressing your feelings and emotions, both positive and negative. It might look like going through therapy to just process again and deal and manage your emotions and feelings. It might look like talking to a friend or a loved one to again process, manage, deal with your emotions, or just simply journaling. Next, we have a sensory rest. This is rest that our senses requires from the stimulation we experience from our world that is overloaded by sounds or sights or smells that can be overwhelming for us. And this might look like simply closing your eyes in between your days for a few minutes, to having scents around your office or around your workspace that can help relax you, yeah? And scents can also include food, by the way. Or having music that again you love and you enjoy. The next one is creative rest, and it's a very interesting one. And this is especially for people who are heavily involved in problem solving or brainstorming, coming up with new ideas, pitching, coming up with new concepts for new projects. And sometimes we might experience creative block. So here, rest might look like having in your office space or in your workspace things that you love, so sounds or pictures of things that might inspire you, or listening to music that you like and again might inspire you, or having content that might change or challenge your perspective, or lastly just experiencing nature, looking at sunset, sunrises that again might help relax you but then again rejuvenate your creative juices. Then we have a social rest. This is heavily involved with your interaction with other people, and it is ideally in two folds. So the first fold might be spending time with people you have or share the same hobbies with, so hiking together, being part of a book club, or it might be spending time with a friend that is fun and a lot of times rejuvenates you. Yeah, and the other fold might be spending time detaching from people, especially if you have been in a lot of social settings. Yeah, it can be a good time to just take a break and just re-energize yourself. Then lastly, we have spiritual rest, and this is heavily based on the things that give you a sense of purpose and fulfillment and the why behind what you do. And this is especially for those moments where you're tired and you need something and a routine to help sustain what you do and why you do what you do. And this might look like, for instance, for a religious person like myself, it might look like praying or reading the Bible or being part of a church or a community that constantly reminds you and helps sustain the why you do what you do. The beautiful bit about all of these types of rest is you can custom make your own examples to each of the types and incorporate it in your daily routines to just help you have a more comprehensive and wholesome rest process. Happy reflection.